YouTube, and welcome to our Week 17 NFL picks. I am your host with the most, Adam Snow, and sitting across the table from me, laughing like the jolly old man who delivered presents to the naughty girls and good boys, or vice versa, whatever, is Randy Claus. How are you doing?
I thought you were going to call me the beast with the least.
Well, that kind of goes without saying.
I'm good. Christmas weather has finally arrived here in Michigan.
Right? A little late.
2 days afterwards. We've got snow coming down in buckets right now.
Yep, no Christmas sweaters over here.
No.
You didn't even wear any of your nice Christmas shirts.
No, but
you got a lot of Christmas
I figured
shirts.
this would be the last chance for me to wear my PFRA convention shirt from 2021 when we went to Canton, Ohio.
Because there's a law that says you can't wear shirts that say 2021 and 2022.
Well, yeah.
But I decided to rep Western Michigan today after their bowl win yesterday. Only their second bowl win in program history. So go Broncos. But hey, we're here to make some picks. And I didn't do very good last week.
Well, you did all right.
I didn't do good enough.
You were 10-7. That's pretty good.
Okay, so last week I went 10-6 because there's only
that's right.
there's
games.
only 16 games.
Right.
I went
in
10-6 with a 139 and 101 overall record so far this year, which still puts me 7 games behind you, who went 12-4 last week, and you currently sit with 146 correct and 94 picks wrong. You haven't even gotten to the triple digits in the wrong category yet. Like I said, put you up by 7 picks on me. So I need to make up some ground. We only got 2 weeks of the regular season left.
Only 2 weeks left.
And boy, we do count the playoffs too, don't we? Or is that a whole separate thing?
No, I don't think we count the playoffs. I think it's just
fair. So if that's not the case,
regular season. Well, we'll still make our picks and see who's doing better. But
the pick championship is determined in 2 weeks. I got 7 games to make up, which means I might have to just make some totally radical off the wall picks. I might have to pick a tie. Every game I'm going to pick a tie just to get that one. But no, just kidding. We're going to move on to Week 17. We have a big slate of games. No Thursday night game this week, which surprised me a little bit.
Yeah, I was saying yesterday I thought there was no Monday night game this week, but it's no Thursday night games anymore. So, yeah, everything starts out on Sunday, I guess.
Yep, as I just double check and make sure that you didn't do anything wrong. Okay, yep, he is correct. There are no Thursday night games next week. So we start off our picking this week. Let's start with the Philadelphia Eagles traveling to Washington to play the football team. And since you're in the lead, I know I went first last week. I'm going to let you go first this week just because I got to make up some ground, and I might have to start picking the opposite of you.
Well, I'm going to go with the Philadelphia Eagles this week. I just think they're peaking at the right time. Washington, as much as I want them to win, I just think they're kind of not playing as well as they should be with 2 weeks to go in the season.
Well, I'm going to go with the Eagles as well, unfortunately, because I do actually think they'll win. Washington is kind of a bit of a mess, and the Eagles, trying to make that playoff spot. So give me the Eagles. The Carolina Panthers travel to New Orleans to play the Saints. The Saints, boy, oh boy, they're still technically in the playoff hunt. But if they can't get a decent starting quarterback back, or if Ian Book can't make up, get some practice time in. He did not look great against Miami in his NFL debut. So it might be a tough game against the Panthers, but the Panthers aren't looking great either.
Right.
So this is going to be a tough one. It's in New Orleans. Give me New Orleans to win. Oh boy, that's going to be a tough one.
Yeah, I'm going to take Carolina in this one.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, thank goodness. I was hoping to pick the opposite of you in this one, but I was like, well, he'll probably go with New Orleans. I'll go with New Orleans.
Yeah.
A little surprised there.
Yeah.
The Tampa Bay Buccaneers travel up to New York to play the Jets. Who do you got in that one?
Buccaneers.
Yeah, unfortunately, Tampa Bay, Super Bowl champions. They won the West, but they could still try to clinch a first-round bye. They're still fighting to get that, so they got to win every game they can to try to get that home field. The Miami Dolphins travel to Tennessee to play the Titans, and oh boy, as much as I've been liking the Dolphins lately, I think the Titans are going to be a tough one to come up against. Give me Tennessee to win at home.
Yeah, I agree. I'll take the Titans. I think Miami going up there to cold Tennessee and playing a game. I'm afraid their 7-game winning streak comes to an end this week.
Yep. Then Jacksonville's going to travel to New England to play the Patriots. Who do you got in that one?
Patriots at home.
Unfortunately, I got to agree with you again. Give me New England at home. They're fighting for their playoff lives. Jacksonville is got nothing to lose other than more games to try to stay in that number one spot.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens there. The Las Vegas Raiders travel to Indianapolis to play the Colts, and we just learned before recording Carson Wentz is out with COVID, so I don't think he'll make it back in time to play in that game. And as much as I like the Colts, give me the Raiders to go into Indy and upset them anyway.
Well, I'm going to stick with Indianapolis.
That's it? Okay, that's all you got.
Yeah, that's all I got.
All right. The Kansas City Chiefs travel to Cincinnati to play the red-hot Bengals. Who do you got in this one?
This should be the game of the week, I think.
Yeah, pressure.
Can Kansas City go into Cincinnati and take one? Yeah, give me Kansas City.
Okay.
But,
that's what I thought you might do, but I'll take Cincinnati.
Okay.
Give me Joe Burrow.
Okay.
Like I said, I got to make up some ground. This is one of those games that could be a coin flip. As good as Kansas City's been, starting 3-4, and now they've won 8 straight games. But Cincinnati, there's just something about that team. They're scrappy, and they're at home.
Yep.
So I'll take the Bengals. I'll give it a shot. In a game that doesn't mean anything, the New York Giants will travel to Chicago to play the Bears. Give me the Chicago Bears to win at home.
Yeah, I think so. I think they're all pumped up after going out to Seattle and winning a game out there in the snow. So, yeah, I'll take Chicago.
Atlanta travels up to Buffalo to play the Bills. Who do you have in that game?
Bills. I had to think for a second, but no, give me the Bills.
Yeah, Buffalo, I think they're starting to, they were great at the beginning of the year. They kind of hit a lull, and I think maybe they're starting to hit that upswing again. So we'll see. Getting hot at the right time. I'll take Buffalo. The Houston Texans travel to San Francisco to play the 49ers. Now, this is a tough one because I think the Texans have gotten a little better. They've won some games here and played a lot of teams tough. But the 49ers, they lost a heartbreaker on Thursday Night Football. They've had a few extra days of rest. So give me San Francisco to maybe squeak one out against the Texans.
Yep, I'll take the 49ers at home.
All right, the Denver Broncos travel to L.A. to play the Chargers. Who do you have in that one?
Give me L.A.
I hate agreeing with you. Unfortunately, give me the L.A. Chargers to win that as well. The Los Angeles Rams travel to Baltimore to play the Ravens, and I ain't even going to hesitate. The L.A. Rams are thirsty, and the Ravens are pretty banged up.
Yeah. Yeah, even though, L.A. is coming from a dome stadium and out in that warm weather, going into Baltimore where you never know what the weather's going to be, still give me L.A. on the road. Okay.
The Detroit Lions travel up to Seattle to play the Seahawks. Who do you have in that game?
I'm afraid I'm going to have to go with Seattle.
Yep, I'm right there with you. Seattle at home against Detroit. I think Detroit could put up a fight if Jared Goff comes back.
Yeah.
But I think it'll be a tough one. Probably come down to the end again.
Yep.
All right, the Arizona Cardinals travel to Dallas to play the Cowboys.
Ooh.
This should be an interesting game. Yeah. Arizona has been on the ropes, but give me Dallas. I think Dallas might have turned a corner, everybody.
Yeah, I'm afraid I agree. I think Arizona will give them a run for their money, but Dallas at home, yeah. Give me Dallas.
All right, then the Sunday night game, we'll see the Minnesota Vikings travel up to Green Bay, or over to Green Bay, rather, to play the Packers on Sunday Night Football again. Who do you got?
Packers.
Yeah, like you said on the podcast, Green Bay in Green Bay during January. The season is really hard to do. January is tough to do.
Yep.
And, give me Green Bay to take that one. And finally, on Monday Night Football, the Cleveland Browns will travel to Pittsburgh to play the Steelers. And give me Cleveland. Give me Cleveland to go in on the road and win this one against the Steelers.
Yeah, the Steelers looked pretty bad last week, so yeah, I'm going to take the Browns also.
Are you really?
Yep.
All right, well then never mind. I'm changing my pick to Pittsburgh.
Oh, are you allowed to do that?
I am. I've done it before, and I'm going to do it again.
Okay.
I've changed it to Pittsburgh because I need something. It's only 4 games right now that we disagreed on,
yep.
So I need 7. So I got to chip away at it this week and hope that next week that a bunch of gambles pay off. Otherwise, I'm screwed. All right. Anything else from you before we call this one a day?
No, there's a couple of really good games this week.
Yes.
That Arizona Dallas game is going to be a good one.
That Kansas City Cincinnati game.
Yes,
if
that one's gonna be really
that
good, too.
Cincinnati team shows up, because they've been known to just disappear. So
Yeah.
if that team shows up, that should be a great game against the Chiefs.
Yep.
And then that Dolphins Titans game, I think, should be your other one.
Yeah, that should be a good one too. I just don't know how the Dolphins are going to do up in the cold weather, but we'll see.
Yep, we will find out. So until next week, everybody, come back to find out how we did on those picks. Yep, I'm desperate. As you can see, I'm desperate, down 7 games. But you can find our podcast This Week in the World of Football on all podcast platforms. Go give that a listen. We do that show every week. It's available every Tuesday. And then this show is up every Thursday. So you can go back, look at the backlog of other videos we do. We also post several other videos. We have an audio version of the podcast there you can find. And then we also have some history lessons we turn into little videos we put together for you guys as well that Randy puts his heart and soul into. So there's that. Anything else you want to say before we call it a day?
No, the season's winding down. Only got 2 more weeks of doing these picks. Are we going to do picks for the playoffs?
For the playoffs, we might as well. We've done it all season. They just won't be 10 minutes long.
Yeah. Oh, got 2 games. 2 games this week.
Take us 5 minutes.
I'll take this one. You take that one. Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
That's it.
That's all we
Video
need.
over.
Yep, video over. Just like this week, the video is over. So that has been Randy Snow over there. I have been Adam Snow. And please come be a part of the football conversation, guys, by subscribing and doing all that stuff that people do on social media to interact with the people they're watching. So some people may love football more than we do, but nobody.
And I mean nobody.
Loves more football
than we do.
Yeah, that's it. So we'll see you guys next week. And who knows what kind of shirts Randy will be wearing in 2022.
Oh, I got a bunch of them for Christmas, so I got a whole new wardrobe.
Yeah, a whole new wardrobe, which means the same old Randy. So till next time, see you later.